I just had to show you this knife I just got in the post today. This isn't a review, it's just somewhat of an overview, or really just a bit of a gush. This is the Lionsteel SR2 Mini Maletta. This is an integral aluminium handled frame lock knife made in Italy. And I always thought that the pinnacle of good looking knives was the Benchmade 940, which is a really good looking knife. Just that blade shape, just really good. It's been using this a little bit lately. Just that aluminium handle, I think looks lovely. The purple backspacer. But I got this knife out of the box, and I don't know. It's probably they've probably put more effort into how it looks than perhaps how it works. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really used it because it's not as slim in the pocket as the 940. But my God, that is a good knife. Look how nice that is. That red color. This just feels like a proper premium piece of cutlery. Look at this blade. Pop that out. Look at that kind of like broad, really subtle drop point. Almost, the point almost trails up to the edge of the spine. That's some belly on that knife there, isn't it? Rather thick blade. But the spine is really nicely rounded, and the it's like a flat grind that starts really high up, goes all the way down into a really quite durable looking convex edge. So I'm pretty sure it'll cut really well. It's just more of a show and shine piece, if anything. I mean, how lovely is that? Just look at that backspacer there. Little holes in it. It's one piece. The pocket clip, they've gone the curious route of putting a glass breaker on the end. That's a really sort of out of place kind of thing for a really kind of just more of a man jewelry kind of knife, in my opinion. Like, it's what they're going for. I'm pretty sure it's probably one of those cases where form and function do meet really well. It's actually got a really ergonomic and comfortable grip on it, and they're actually going to put some jimping on the top there, which does catch the thumb pretty well. And overall, it's just the shape of the handle just seems to fit my hand really well. It's definitely it gets the full four fingers on. The last one kind of if I had slightly bigger hands, it might be wandering off somewhere where it didn't really need it to go. But apart from that, this knife comes in this tool steel called Sleipner, and apparently it's like a variation of D2. So as far as I'm aware, you've got let's put that there. You've got D2 in the middle, and then you've got CTS XHP, which is kind of like a super, like a premium powdered version of it. And then you've got this Sleipner, which is like a tool steel, and they've just got extra ingredients in it as well. Perhaps it's supposed to make it a bit more adequate for a knife steel. And D2's, when it's treated well, it's just fine for a pocket knife steel. But apparently it's this is even better at edge holding and all that sort of business. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's a nice everyday carry size knife. The SR1 is the one with the bigger blade. So this is that's a Spyderco Mantra next to it, which is the size of a Spyderco Delica, more or less. And then this here is the Benchmade 940 next to it, so a little bit of a longer knife. I really like aluminium as a hand scale material. I understand why some people don't, because it is a bit cold to the touch and it's fairly slick. But when it's shaped this nicely, and that sort of really nice finger capturing little portion there really locks the hand in, I got no problems with it at all. The only thing I'd come a bit miffed by is this this over travel dealie. Like, you can widen this down, and now the frame lock won't move. I don't know why you'd ever want to do that. I don't know what sort of applications you'd be using a small 3-inch, your 3-inch blade pocket knife for, that you'd need it to be that sure that the liner wouldn't open. So I think it's just more one of those, hey, this is a thing we had, we could put on this knife. Someone invented it, was really proud of it. It's kind of one of those sort of things. I think it makes this already busy side look a little bit too busy, but it's still not ugly by any standard. The pocket clip's really good too. It does fit really well into the pocket, and it looks better on this knife than on the bigger one. On the bigger Lionsteel, I think it's the exact same pocket clip, and it's dwarfed. It's like really small, so it actually kind of looks a bit silly. So I think it really works well here. It's really nice deep carry, goes all the way to the tip of the knife. Really good idea. I love when the clip just comes off the top of this like that. I think it's really, really cool. The glass breaker isn't too sharp, so I'm not too worried about jagging myself on it. It just, as I said, just a bit of a bizarre choice. It just comes with a tool to change this over with. This is Torx. It looks like a funny pivot, but it's Torx in the middle. That's Torx. The knife's put together with Torx, except for the pocket clip, which is yeah, comes with a little two-pronged tool to get that off. Overall, though, I'm just taken aback by how nice this knife looks. It's just an exercise in perfect fit and finish. While I'm talking now, I'll just run some like nice close-up sort of macro shots of it on. Geez, it's nice. It's one of the best fit and finish knives, if not the best fit and finish knife I've ever unpacked. The grind is perfect. Everything's just perfect on it. It's really, really something. So yeah, I'll do a proper review on this later. I'm going to carry this for a week or so and see how it goes. See how that steel goes. See if the steel's better or worse than D2 or whatever. It's a new quantity to me, and I'll let you know with some proper thoughts in due course. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later.